Not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth, to bless mankind to the coming of Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle, this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. Oh Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobo. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Ikede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets and telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had a he said,
welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on this very program today, wherever you are joining from. I appreciate you and I welcome you to this very program. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide you, protect you, and secure you wherever you are. I thank you for joining me on this very morning section. Wherever you are joining, if you are joining from Biafra land, my special thanks goes to you. If you are joining from any part of the zoo, I welcome you. If you are joining from any part of Africa, I welcome you. You are joining from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada, from New Zealand. You are joining from China, from Russia, from Israel. I welcome you on this very program and I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect you. Please, as you join this morning section, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama to kindly like and share this program. Click like and share the program. Make sure that the program gets to the whole world. Let it get to everyone that is close to you. In your WhatsApp group, in your own platform, anywhere, including to our enemies, share it to them, let them get the message. It is very important that we engage in this radical evangelism at this very moment to make sure that our voice is being heard, because the situation is not the same anymore. We are on a different stage. And at this stage, we must not allow the zoo to bring any propaganda against us. If you are joining this platform for the very first time, I want you to understand that this is a platform that stands under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, a platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and under the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to attack people. We don't come here to attack religion, tribe, or race. We do not come here to engage in saga. We don't come here to push blackmail or propaganda against anybody. We don't come here to lie. In this very platform, what we do is to encourage the Biafran people across the world to continue to hold firm and pursue their self-determination. What we do in this platform is to debunk every lie that has been told against the Biafran people, against our Prime Minister, against our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this platform, we come here to bring the plight of the indigenous people in the zoo to the whole world, to tell the world the true situation in the contraption called Nigeria, because so many people don't know what is going on in Nigeria. So many lies have been pushed out in the media. Their conventional media is under the control of the enemy, under the control of the terrorist government. You can't get the truth from the conventional media. That is why we come here to debunk every lie they have told against us in this very platform. If you are a freedom fighter and you love a lot of freedom, you will enjoy your stay here. But if you're one of those who is fighting against the freedom fighters, you are not going to belong here. If you continue to be patient and stay, I bet you're going to change by the time we finish this very message today. But this platform, most importantly, for Biafran people and for the world to hear it clear, to encourage Biafran to continue to stand on self-determination, self-defense, and right to live. These are rights that we cannot gamble with. No matter what happens, we can never give up this right to anybody. It doesn't matter whom you are. It doesn't matter who sent you. It doesn't matter your level. It doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter what you have to offer. We cannot be bought. We will pursue our self-determination to the last, and we will never give up. In this very platform, this morning section is an interactive session where we'll give chance for everybody to make their contribution. People can come in and contribute. That is why I put that link that you can see there. That link is for you to use to come in and contribute. In this platform, we welcome everybody. It must not be only Biafrans. Even if you're not a Biafran, but you are a lover of freedom, you are welcome. Even if you have a contrary opinion from what we are thinking, you are welcome to come and share with us. If you are a one Nigerianist and you have a superior argument, come on with it and engage us. If you have a question to ask, It doesn't matter which part of the world you are coming from. You are free to come on and ask your question. If you have anything that we are doing that you are not confused about, you want to ask question about, use that link, come and make your opinion, make your suggestions, make your contributions, say your prayers. You can come in, just say prayer for Mazen Nandekanu, say your prayer to Master Simon, say your prayer to the Biafran people. This is a platform where the Biafrans express themselves. And I bet you every single information you pass here, the whole world is going to hear you. Most importantly, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile is watching and they will hear you. Members of the cabinet are watching this program. Our Prime Minister is watching. If you make any meaningful contribution that must be looked into, I bet you it will definitely be looked into. In this platform, we allow people to express themselves. You are entitled to your opinion. We don't force you to obey or to follow what we are saying. What we tell you on this platform is to apply your common sense to every single thing you hear. Make use of it. Apply your common sense. At the end of the day, you will realize and you will find out if we are telling you the truth or we are lying. Hold on to your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion. In this platform, we can't force you to pursue us or follow us or to obey what we say. No. Apply your common sense. At the end, you find out where you stand. In this very platform, we present things the way they are. We don't come here to be politically correct. We say it exactly the way it is. And we don't insult or attack people. One of the most important things we ask on this platform, when you come, more especially when you come on this platform, you can communicate to your own audience. You can communicate in any Biafran language. And I have to remind you, when we are talking about Biafra, we are talking about the old southeastern region, which is the present south-south and the southeast with Lower Benue. Wherever you are and your mother is tying two pieces of wrapper, it concerns you. You are entitled to come on and speak in your own dialect if you want to relate to your own people. If you have a message you want to pass to your own people, you can use your dialect to speak. As long as it's a dialect of the Biafrans, use it and speak so that the audience can hear you. You can communicate in broken English. You can use your English language. Any language that is okay for you, communicate with it. And we welcome people from all over the world to share with us what they know about us, or the questions they have about us, or the confusion, or the lies they have heard about us. In this platform, we come in one after the other to express ourselves. You come in and you exhaust your 3 or 5 minutes, and then we will respond to you. In this very platform that you are, use the opportunity to say your own word and push your message across. And I bet you the world is going to hear you. The only thing we beg you when you come on is to coordinate yourself, because this platform represents a government. It represents the government. So when we come out here, we conduct ourselves. You must appear dressed. You don't come out here naked, and you don't come here with your cigarette on your hand, blowing it. No. If you want to smoke, you smoke. After smoking, then you can join us. One important thing you must adhere to is that you have to try as much as possible to be civil when you are speaking in this platform. We cannot be like the zoo. If you are speaking on this platform, try as much as possible to be civil. You can get angry. You can. I'm not telling you to change your decisions. I'm not telling you to change your mind. I'm not telling you to change your opinion. But in expressing your opinion, in expressing your anger and your dissatisfaction, you can still do that being civil. Present it in a civil manner so that the world will understand you, so that we will understand you and can be able to read into your point. Try as much as possible to maintain civility when you are talking on this platform. After all being said, I appreciate everyone that has connected, and I have to welcome everyone that has joined us so far. I have to welcome everyone to make sure that we are touching everyone, because we cannot leave anybody behind. We will not leave anybody behind. We will make sure that every single one of us in this platform gets information. Please, as you join, click like and share. I beg you in the name of Chukwu Karama. Click like and share. Very, very important. Click like and share so that others can join us I have always been shouting about clicking like. The like is not going to take away money from your account. Clicking like will not take away money from your account. It is not super chat. Like is just something you will do so that others can be able to get a notification and join us. Like and share. Why is it so difficult for people to like? Click like and share, please. I welcome my beloved sister, Linda TV Show. Thank you so much for joining. So many of my audience here, you know Linda TV Show. She's one of us, and she's one of the formidable media that is sending information across on the social media, reaching out and presenting Biafra before the whole world. Our beloved sister, Linda TV Show. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you, and I welcome you. Emenike Chibo, thank you so much, Emenike Chibo, one of my powerful audience here, one of my member on this very platform. Is always here supporting and doing the needful. Thank you so much for joining, Emenike Chibo. My beloved brother, Daniel Chisomo Gonna, thank you so much, my brother Daniel. You are here. This is one of my speakers on this platform. Whenever he comes on, he hit the points and sends information across. I appreciate you, my beloved brother Daniel. Thank you for joining. Our beloved brother from Indiana, I appreciate you. You are also here today, joining us and making things happen. Gets many. Thank you so much for your support on this very platform. This is one of our brother who is a coordinator over there in the United States, making things happen. And when they come here, when I tell you that people are listening and hearing every information you're passing, don't take it for a joke. There are so many who are not commenting, but they are monitoring and seeing what is happening. So the Biafra Republic Government in Exile cabinet members are watching. I can bet you that our Prime Minister comes in and he watches. Anytime that you have any information that is worthy of attending to, he is going to attend to it. Thank you for joining. I appreciate everyone that have connected. Whether you are commenting or you're not commenting, you are highly welcome and you are special. I thank you all for joining on this program. And this morning, we are going to talk on a particular topic. And on that topic, what did I write there? I said, the rising of the sun and takeover of light from Nigerian darkness. Biafra, Republic Government in Exile, the only way. The rising of the sun and the takeover of the light from the darkness called Nigeria. Biafra, Republic Government in Exile is the only way. This very topic I chose is self-explanatory. If you have been following events on what has been happening from the beginning up to this very moment, more especially in the era of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the dragon. If you have been following event since Mazi Simon Ekpa took up the mantle, you will know that this very topic I choose is self-explanatory. The sun has risen. The sun has risen fully. If you think we are still in the era of crying, if you think we are still in the era of fasting and prayer, asking for Biafra to appear, if you think we are still in the era of protest, in the era of complaint, you're wasting your time. The sun have risen fully. Chukwu Okeke used our supreme leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu tremendously. The supreme leader of IPOB Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, I can bet you that he completed his assignments. Every single assignment that was given to him by Chukwu Okeke, he completed. He didn't look back. Even in the face of death, the supreme leader of IPOB Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was formidable, pursuing the rising sun. And when the time came, the supreme leader announced the new phase. When he talked about the new dimension, he introduced the prime minister you see today was introduced by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu himself, not when he was in the territory of the enemy. While Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was with us, communicating with us, he introduced the prime minister that you see today, and he called him the new dimension. He told us expressly to listen to him, share his videos, follow his instructions. But today, people who claim to be the followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rejected that very instruction. They rejected that very order. These people will come out and tell you about all the prophecies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They confess it, they play it, they talk about it, but when it comes to this new dimension, they don't want to hear about it. They feel threatened. When it comes to the message of the new dimension, they jump away from it. But will that change the fact? That cannot change the fact. The fact remains that the sun has risen. And there's nothing you can do. You cannot use your hand to cover the sun. It is impossible. It is not done. The sun has risen. In the era of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the dragon, there is nothing you can do. The only thing you can do for yourself as a Biafran today is to key in into that very system. Key in into the moving train so that you're not left behind. The sun has risen. The sun has risen, and it has risen so high that you cannot cover it. There's nothing you can do on the planet Earth to cover the sun. And you can see the way the darkness of the zoo is being trashed. You can see how the darkness is disappearing gradually from Biafra land. For a very long time, Biafra land has been covered with darkness, slavery, torture, death, hovering everywhere. But finally, we have found our feet. And I bet you, it can never, ever be business as usual anymore. The sun has risen. The earlier you understand that the sun has risen, the better for you. You can continue to believe your own lies. No problem. I just pray that you'll be alive to tell the story and repent from your evil ways. The sun has risen. I thank Chukwu Okike, who gave us the supreme leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who gave him the wisdom and knowledge to anoint the Prime Minister even before he left us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu completed his assignment. He was never found wanting anywhere. That is why I call him white and whiter than white. That's what he is. And that is why no law court in the planet Earth will find him guilty. No law court in the world will find him guilty. It doesn't matter how long or how far you go. And the life of that man is in the hand of Chukwu Okike. Today, the man whom he gave the mantle, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is following the same foundation, building on the same foundation, making that foundation stronger than ever. The achievements that have been made today in the era of Mazi Simon Ekpa have never ever been seen anywhere. The boldness we see today in Mazi Simon Ekpa has never ever been expressed anywhere. The formidability of the Biafra today has never ever been seen anywhere before. The attacks the Biafrans are getting today has never ever been seen anywhere. At the same time, the confrontation that the Biafrans are given today and the result, positive result, have never ever been recorded anywhere. Go and check. Every single thing I tell you here, I am not telling you to just believe it. Go and make your own verifications and come back and tell me what you found out. We have made tremendous progress in the era of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Every single instruction he gives. You know, I tell people, the man you see called Mazi Simon Ekpa is not like you are seeing him. He's greater than what you are seeing. Whenever that man mounts the podium and he's speaking on behalf of Biafra, any single thing he says on behalf of Biafra, take it serious. Every single thing you hear from Mazi Simon Ekpa when he's speaking about Biafra, take it serious, even when he's joking. Even when he is joking, as long as he's speaking about Biafra, take that word serious. If you take it for a joke, at your own peril. I want you to go back to memory lane. Check from the moment he joined the IPOB, the promises he made, the things he has said, and watch it today. How consistent has it been? Check the rate of success in everything he has said. Check the target if he's meeting it. The sun has risen. The earlier you realize that the sun has risen and risen very, very, very high, the earlier you realize that, the better for you. And you cannot cover the sun. It is you people that use that parable. You say, you answer that name. You can't cover the sun. There's no way you can cover the sun. The sun has risen. And there's nothing you can do. And in this era, the sun will never set until Biafra finds victory. This sun will never set until Biafra is free. Most of us must have seen the achievements, the formidability of the Biafran Liberation Army today. Master Simon Ekpa gave the order, and some of us called it a joke. When Master Simon Ekpa started from delegitimizing every official of the government, when we casted the vote of no confidence on these people, some people were laughing. They thought it was a joke, but I must tell you, in this era of the new dimension, every single thing is followed by law accordingly. The process, no process is job. Sometimes when I sit back and begin to watch the process, one after how it's going, I will laugh and I will be happy. The only reason why you are complaining of certain things is because you are not following processes and you are not observant. The man that is leading the struggle, remember, he is a politician, he is a lawyer, he is a trained soldier. He has all the qualities. And that is when I hear people who are calling for his arrest, I laugh. This is a man that read international law. Do you think with all the knowledge he has in international law that he's going to violate the law? Do you think with all the knowledge he has in international law that he cannot violate the law, knowing the place he is, he's in a lawful country, a country that obeys the rule of law? And you think with his own experience on international law that he can violate the law? That's when I see them talk, I laugh. The sun has risen and there's nothing you can do about it. Every single thing we are doing in this restoration of Biafra, process by process. When we conducted that very vote of no confidence, the Biafran people casted the vote. It was 99%. The Biafran people casted the vote. So that is when people come and they call him self-acclaimed prime minister, they say self-imposed, I laugh at them. These are ignorant fools who doesn't know what they're doing. They think that when we come online and do this, it is a joke. But the world doesn't function the way their brain function. Some of them are still caged in that zoo. Some of them, their brain is still caged in that zoo. They don't know that the world has moved forward. The world has moved forward, and every single thing we are putting online, the whole world is watching. They are following the processes we are going. They are following all the processes we are going. The whole world is watching. International communities are watching. When we cast that vote of no confidence, that we are no longer part of this people, they call it a joke. After that vote of no confidence, the whole thing stepped up. We moved ahead. We graduated and graduated until when we get to a stage, when we delegitimize the zoological republic, our prime minister announced it and warned them to get out of our land. That they do no longer have any jurisdiction over that area. They no longer have legitimacy. Right from the time of no election, from that election, we told them, you cannot conduct election in our territory. And it was seen in the result that Biafrans did not participate in that election. We are talking about more than 70 million people. More than 70 million people. But people who participated in the election was up either 5 million or so. Either 5 million. Out of 70 million plus, the people that participated in the whole election in the Southeast were not up to 5 million. And the whole world were taking record. And we told the zoo, you can't conduct election in our land. After that, they tried to use the London boy to legitimize themselves in Biafra land. They used the London boy. And some ignorant fools followed them. They used the London boy to legitimize themselves. And yet, insisting on what you have said, because the whole world is watching, we made it clear They have the record. We told them enough is enough. Get out of our land. We gave them time. Remove all your checkpoints and leave Biafra land. You no longer have jurisdiction in Biafra land. If you bear arm in Biafra land, you are doing it at your own risk, and we're going to come after you. The Prime Minister made that broadcast. He said it before it commenced. After he said, they called it a bluff. They called it a joke. Some thought he was playing. Today, what is happening? Today, what is happening? The delegitimization of the terrorists who are in uniform, claiming to be military in Biafran territory, taking the life of Biafrans every time. Today, they can't dance again in Biafra land. You know, there was a time when they were proud of talking about their Python dance. Python dance 1, Python dance 2, Python dance 3. Our Prime Minister in his era have launched the death of the Python. And from the moment he launched Operation Python Die, where are they today? The Python cannot dance anymore. From the moment the Prime Minister launched Operation Python Must Die, did you see the Python dancing again? Did you see any Python dancing again? They don't dance anymore. What they do today is that the Python is now complaining. The Python now has become a press man. The Python now is busy going from one press interview to the other. But that is not going to stop what we are doing. The Biafran Liberation Army are on top of the game, doing what they're supposed to do. And some of you must have seen so many videos on your WhatsApp groups, because most of those videos, we cannot share them in the social media because of the restrictions. But I can tell you, the Biafran Liberation Army are making tremendous progress. We are making tremendous progress in all ramifications. Recovering arms, all those arms they're using against us, recovering them in quantum, in huge numbers. Those that will be sent to God have been sent to God to go and respond them and answer for their sins. And it will continue because the sun has risen. The sun has risen, and no darkness can be able to stand it. Darkness cannot stand the light. When the light comes, the darkness disappears. And that is what is happening today. The light has come, and the darkness cannot comprehend it. The United States of Biafra, of our dream, is here. The only thing you can ask yourself today, the only thing you can do for yourself today is to make sure you pay attention. Make sure you pay attention and support the Biafra government the best way you can. Any support you know you can offer. Let me tell you, Chukwu Okigabema is with us. This battle is for you, it's for me. We are going to redeem ourselves. We are going to fight and get ourselves free so that nobody will come and do it for us at the end of the day, begin to give us condition. No. That is why it is necessary that you and I will go in the front, sponsor it, and make sure we become a success. So that tomorrow nobody will come and claim that he or she made you whom you are. You see why it is very important. And why I am happy that today, the ordinary people are the people today in charge of the freedom that is coming. The ordinary people, the middle class, they are the people today who are sponsoring, making sure that the restoration will ever happen. And I tell you, by the grace of Chukwu Okigabema, success is being made. In Biafra land, we have billionaires in pounds. In Biafra land, we have billionaires in dollars. In Biafra land, we have trillionaires in naira. But yet, they ignore the call of the Prime Minister. They ignore the call of the Prime Minister. And instead, they are trying to frustrate his effort simply because they are not in charge. They want to frustrate his effort. They join the enemy to push lies and propaganda against the Prime Minister. They join the enemy to write petitions and demand for the extradition of the Prime Minister. but they miss. They don't know they have jammed the Greek wall. They didn't know they jammed the Greek wall. I say some of us Biafrans, we don't know what we have. Some of us do not know the value of the people we have. Some nations, some tribes are wishing to have the kind of man we have in Master Simon Ekpa. So many tribes are crying and praying that how they wish they had a voice like the voice we have today in Master Simon Ekpa. A man who is planted on a solid rock. Chukwu planted him by himself, or even without his own awareness. He didn't even know. He didn't know his mission in Finland. The Prime Minister of Biafra didn't know his mission in Finland when he was about to go abroad. Do you know that he got scholarship even to United States, UK, and other countries, but he chose Finland, not knowing why he chose that Finland. Even while he was in Finland, he never knew his calling. Some of you must have heard when they said that Master Simon Ekpa doesn't even want anybody to bring any flag of Biafra in any meeting. He was in charge of Igbo meeting. He was in charge of Igbo meeting in Finland. He was even working, making sure that the so-called One Nigeria works, just like Mazen Nandekano did. Mazen Nandekano protested on behalf of the so-called One Nigeria for a better One Nigeria. He protested. He spoke on their behalf. Master Simon Ekpa was doing the same thing in Finland until the appointed time came. When the appointed time came, he didn't wait for anybody to preach to him. Nobody preached to him. He didn't wait for anybody to go and call him and say, come and do this. He started. When the call was made, he started immediately, opened his own channel, began to broadcast, just the way I'm talking. Just the way I'm broadcasting and few of you are watching. That was how he started. He began to broadcast. He broadcast until Mazen Nandekano attention was drawn to him. And Mazen Nandekano reached out to him. The criminals got mad. They got agitated. They tried everything possible to stop Mazen Nandekano from communicating to Mazen Simon Ekpa. But Mazen Nandekano is not just a leader. He is a spiritual leader. He has seen the light. When he saw the new dimension, he recognized it and he doesn't want to miss it. They push all manner of life. I was watching one of the programs that Mazen Nandekano did in a live program. In a live program, somebody called it, I think it is that idiot in Italy. That clown in Italy was one that called. And she said, there is one man they call Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. He's preaching and he's talking about Biafra, but he has not joined IPOB. He was asking Mazen Nandekano, what do we do about that man? He's talking about Biafra every time. They call him Mazen Simon Ekpa. What do we do about him? Mazen Nandekano told him, Simon Ekpa is one of us. He told him, only one Chineke can do what Mazen Simon Ekpa is doing. That was the word that came from Mazen Nandekano. He said, only one Chineke can do what Mazen Simon Ekpa is doing. That even if Simon Ekpa has not joined IPOB today, he believed that he's going to join. This was in a program I watched live. Mazen Nandekano was speaking. I am still searching for that program. I can't place my hand on it. Mazen Nandekano responded to that clown and told him, only one Chineke can do what Mazen Simon Ekpa is doing. That even if he has not joined IPOB then, he is and will definitely join IPOB. And what are you saying today? Today, he didn't only join IPOB, he's in charge. He didn't only join today, he is in charge. He is the one today piloting the affair of the IPOB. The IPOB of Mazen Nandekano today is under his control. Making sure that the legacy of Mazen Nandekano stands firm. The sun has risen. And there's nothing you can do about it. The sun has risen. There is nothing you can the only thing you can do is to accept the light. If you refuse to accept the light, it's up to you. But for you to change the light or truncate it, you cannot. you better stop trying. You better stop trying. Stop wasting your time. We have gone too far. We have gone too far ahead, 1,000 miles ahead of you, and there's nothing you can do about it. The only thing you can do today is to accept the fact that Biafra is gone. Accept the fact that the United States of Biafra has come to stay. The 40 state of Biafra and Ebube. This is a nation we dreamt of. The Biafra of our dream. It is here. What we are talking about today is the sustenance. How are we going to sustain the success we have made and make sure that our dream Biafra is pushed to the whole world to see? The sun has risen. If you are not seeing the sun, it means you are not on this planet Earth. If you are not seeing the ray of the sun, you're not in this planet Earth. Chukwu Okike Abiyama have answered our prayers. And by the way, he has never ever left us without a leader. I say it all the time. The only thing that some of us are confusing ourselves, some of us are being over-religious, some of us are being overzealous, and at the same time, at the end, they make their mistakes. You must have to put your head together. We are not telling you not to be religious. You can be religious. You can be religious, believe whatever you want to believe. But I bet you, in that your belief, you must always remember that there is reality. In your belief, you must always remember that there is reality. No matter the religion where you fall into, always remember there is reality in life. There are certain things you cannot wish away. There are certain things you cannot just, you say, it will not happen. How can it happen? Or you say, God forbid. That is your wish. That you say it doesn't mean that it's going to be forbidden. We should always try to key into reality. When you hear something, they say, God forbid, it will not happen. It's not possible. It is your wish that it doesn't happen. But that your wish is not the reality. No matter the religion where you fall, always try as much as possible to understand that there is reality on this planet Earth. There is something called reality. And when it is done on you, if you don't get yourself prepared, you will now realize. That is why some of them at the end of the day, they tell you there is no God. Yes, there is God. There is God. Why some people, they end up one day, they wake up and tell you, say, nothing like God. God doesn't do this, he doesn't that. It is because when they were supposed to do certain things, they didn't do it. They left their own responsibility for God. And when things begin to go wrong, now they blame God for the things that are going wrong, even when God has given them that brain and sense to do what they're supposed to do. Reality will always be reality. Your wish is just your wish. It is not a reality. There are certain reality that when it is done on you, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, maybe because of your religious, because you are too religious that you fail to do what you are supposed to do, leaving your own responsibility to Chukwu Okike Abiyama. And when things doesn't work out well, you say there is no God. Prayer, he doesn't heal. God doesn't heal. He doesn't answer prayer. You are the one who did not do your own part. It is not God. There are some realities that is in your own hand that only you can be able to take care of it. So when we tell you about facts or things that will happen, don't just say, oh, it is not possible. Or you say, oh, God forbid. Oh, you say, I cast it and bound it. You don't just cast and bound and sit. Let me tell you, for those of us who are Christians, who are reading the Bible, we know that Chukwu Okike Abiyama loves the Israelites so much. If there are people that Chukwu Okike Abiyama can answer their prayer expressly, it is in Israel. These are the people who we know and believe that they are the chosen people, chosen nations. And you can see it by their success. You can see it by the way they overcome their challenges. You can see it by the way they overcome trials. that these are the chosen people. If there are people that can come down from heaven and fight a war on their behalf, it is Israel. If there is any nation on the planet Earth that will send angels from heaven to come and fight on their behalf, it is the state of Israel. Take it or leave it. From all that we have gathered information, for those of us who are Christians, from information available and facts that are available, we know how close Chukwu Okike is to the Israelites. Even in their stubbornness, he doesn't leave them alone. Even in their sin, he doesn't leave. It is not about righteousness. I'm not talking about righteousness. These are the people he has chosen. He chose his own people. That is why the righteousness of a human being is not a filthy rag. That's what Chukwu Okike will do what he will do. It doesn't matter how clean or how bad you are. That is why on your own side, do your own part. I am speaking about the state of Israel to see, with the whole closeness that the Israelites have with Chukwu Okike and the state of how we rate them and everything, do you see their military? Do you see their military? They have the best military in the world. They have the best soldiers in the world, well trained. Upon all the fact that Chukwu Okike is close to them, their country is a military country, a police nation. Every single person goes to military training. Every single person goes to, including their monks, those who pray for them, including the people who pray in their monasteries and all. I don't know what they call them, I've forgotten their names. Including those ones, they go military training. All the rabbis you see, those rabbis you see with long beards and everything, they go for military training. But yet, they pray. They don't, let me tell you, they don't do without prayer. They pray. The Israelites pray. Even their soldiers, in the midst of war, they pray. But you see, this is their own section, this part of their own role of defending themselves. They do it excellently well. They don't leave that role for Chukwu Okike. They pray and ask Chukwu Okike for grace. He gives them that grace, the wisdom to produce the best weapon on the planet Earth. They pray and he showed them how to produce the Iron Dome. The Iron Dome is not another miracle. It's a miracle. But if we are in our own side here, what we'll do is to fold hand. You will see a missile come, you fold hand and you begin to ban the missile to go back. You command the missile to go back. And it will fall on you and destroy you. But the state of Israel, they pray for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and they produce Iron Dome. You fire your rocket, even when they are asleep, the Iron Dome is fighting on the air. Even while they are sleeping, the Iron Dome is fighting for them on the air. When there is need for them to be on the field, they will be on the field and face their enemy. They don't leave their responsibility to Chukwu Okike to do for them. No, they don't. They fight their battle. That is one mentality Biafran should be prepared to adapt. There's no doubt the Biafran people are too religious. We are very, very religious to a fault. We are religious to a fault. And when I say being religious, it doesn't matter whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, a traditionalist, Jewish, anyone you are, anywhere you find a Biafran and get into that, he will do it excess. In traditional religion, there are people who are excess in that one, that without that they can't live. You go to Christian religion, there are people who, when they get into it, they put all their life. Muslim, the same thing, they put it into their life. The Biafran, some of us are religious to a fault, and that is the problem. We leave our own responsibility to Chukwu Okike to do for us. And later, when it didn't happen, we begin to complain that he doesn't answer prayer. He answers, gives you that wisdom. Let me tell you, there is no answer to prayer like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that he sent to us was an answered prayer? The birth of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is an answered prayer. The birth of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is an answered prayer. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu answering the call of restoration of Biafra is an answered prayer. It's an answered prayer. The presence of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, today, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria, is an answered prayer. You don't know. The presence of Mazi Simon Ekpa today, who is the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria, his birth, his presence today in this very restoration of Biafra is a miracle. It's an answered prayer. When Mazi Nandekan was kidnapped, even before he's kidnapped, already, people have been making prayer. What if something happens? People have been making prayer. Chukwu Okada, do not leave us alone. Even as we are praying now, that if anything happens, Chukwu Okada will always give us a leader. And he will give us a formidable one. That is why when you see Mazi Simon Ekpa talking, fearless, when you hear his voice like the voice of God, just like Mazi Nandekan. And Chukwu Okada built him and gave him a pillar, made him a pillar. The sun has risen. The earlier you accept this sun, the better for you. There is nothing anybody can do about it. There is nothing anybody can do about it. Accept it and know peace. Reject it and face the consequence. The Biafra Republic of Exile under Mazi Simon Ekpa is the only way, the only truth, the only direction today. Wherever you are, support the Biafra Republic of Exile with everything you have. They say put your money where your mouth is. The only place where our mouth is today is in Biafra Republic of Exile. You must invest your energy in that very organization, in that very government. You must invest your strength, your money in that very government. That is where your mouth is. There is no one anywhere standing for you. You can continue to deceive yourself. You can continue to pretend. Nobody is standing for you anywhere. Nobody. Not a man, not a woman. Nobody. Please like and share this video as you're watching. Like and share to all platforms. In the era that we are in, if at this moment you still think as a Biafran that you have a place in Nigeria, I am sorry for you. I'm really, really sorry to disappoint you. You don't know yourself. You don't know yourself. If at this point in time, after all that have transpired, still yet, you have not realized that you have no place in the zoo, I'm sorry. Your own case is irredeemable. Your case is irredeemable. Chukwu Okike have made it possible for us to be alive today. He has made it possible for us to overcome challenges. He has given us everything that we need. He has opened the way and the line for us. He has shown us. He has shown us different things that are supposed to be confusing us. Every doubt he has removed from our path, but still yet, you decide to create a doubt for yourself. The truth is out, clear, and can be seen even by the blind. But some people have chosen to follow the lies that they are being told. The Biafran people today are on their own. Nobody speaks for them. Nobody is fighting for them. Every single politician today is there working for himself and his family and for the colonial master. I just saw a post, I think it was made by our Prime Minister, where some group, while we are talking about Biafra, while we are in, you see, I can't just understand. Some groups are asking that some Igbo youths should be given the contract of guiding the pipeline. Oh God. There's nothing we will not see. Some idiots, they came out and they're asking to be allowed to guide, the Igbo youth should be given access to guide the pipeline. Why people are talking of independence, why we are in independent state of Biafra. Somebody is still shallow-minded of being a pipeline security instead of pursuing his freedom. And when I saw that picture, it was youths, young men. Young men. In 21st century, when people are exploring, in 21st century, when people are inventing, in 21st century, when technology is going to a different level, somebody is asking for pipeline security for Biafran youths. And that person called himself a leader of the Biafran people. He called himself a leader. In 21st century, what you can be able to fight for your people is pipeline security. You see, when we say that the zoo is irredeemable, that is it. The Zoological Republic and everything that connects to it. Anybody that is a politician, from your local government to the federal, they are all a bunch of criminals and they don't deserve your attention. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. How could anybody at this point in time, with everything that has happened that we have seen, with all the chaos, with everything that happened, and with the situation of Biafra today, come out in the media and be asking for pipeline security for the Biafran people? God have mercy. May God have mercy. Well, I thank Chukwu Okike that people like Master Simon ever are here. I thank Chukwu Okike that those of us who are in the Biafran Republic are supporting in one way or the other, that we have come. Mazen Nan kind of pray this prayer. And today, that prayer is answered. He said, Chukwu Okike, give me those who are born from their mother's womb to pursue Biafra. I have not seen anybody around me. I cannot go to war with these people. I can't go to war with these living people. He asked Chukwu Okike to give him men. And Chukwu Okike answered that prayer. And today, men and women have arisen from different directions, from different corners, and things are happening. It does not matter what the enemy thinks. It does not matter what the enemy does. It does not matter their propaganda or their blackmail. Let them continue to believe their lies. The sun has risen. The sun has risen. And there is only one way today for every Biafran. Anybody living in the Biafran territory, there's only one way for you. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile and the de facto government in the homeland. That is the only government you know. The only government you must obey and listen to. If you fail, you have yourself to blame. Chukwu Okike have done marvelously well for us. He has shown us the way. He has shown us the light. And we are going to follow the same process. Continue to walk through the light until we get to our destination. And no man born of a woman can stop us. We have come a long way. We have come a long way. And as we have come a long way, we will never go back. We will continue to make progress every day. We continue to march forward until we get our destination by the special grace of Chukwu Okike. You're welcome, my beloved brother. Thank you so much for joining. Good to see my beloved brother. Can you hear me? I think my brother is having a network problem. My brother Shehu is having a network problem. Try again. Try again. Let's see if you can connect. He's having a network problem. Let's wait and see if he can try and come in again. Try and resend your request so that I can bring you in. Send your request so I can bring you in. every one of us, we have to be focused. We have to be focused because where we are today, it is not where we are supposed to be. Where we are today is not where we are supposed to be. We are supposed to have made much, much more gain than we have today. Countries who we started before them are doing very well. Countries who the zoo we are borrowing money time again today are doing very well. In fact, they are the one today they are begging to lend them money. Country who Nigeria, we are paying their workers salary, helping them out, giving them loan today. They are all doing very, very well and competing with the international community. But yet, here you are. Up to today, the zoo is still talking about electricity. Up to today, when a transformer is mounted in a village, in 21st century, people celebrate it. Up to today, a politician will come and begin to campaign with roads that is going to do road. In 21st century, a politician will come out and campaign with road. I will do road, I will give you light. These are things that cannot be heard of in any sensible country anymore in 21st century. These are things that are the rights of the citizens. Cannot be denied. Nobody, no sensible country today is still crying about light and water. Even their neighboring countries, look at Cotonou. Cotonou have 24 hours light, including Niger Republic that you see as a poor country. Even when they claim they are supplying Niger, you are giving Niger 24 hours light, and in your own country you don't have light. Ah, God. Anybody that is praying to be part of one Nigeria, may God forgive you. You are only asking for destruction of yourself. People who are selling things, even in their country, is not enough. You give other countries light 24/7, and in your own country, you don't even have up to 6 hours light. That's the same thing they are doing with the crude oil they are stealing. One of the highest producer of petroleum in Africa, yet they don't have petrol. No single refinery functioning. Yet you are one of the highest producer of petroleum in the world. But in your own country, there's no petrol. You don't have one single refinery to refine your petrol. What you do is that you take your crude abroad, you refine, and you buy it and bring it back. And you forgot that the crude you are taking out, it is not only that petrol that comes out of the crude. There are so many other mineral resources that comes out of the crude. There are so many other resources that come out of the crude. What about those? They don't give account to it. And nobody's asking questions. Nobody cares. And somebody will still come out and begin to talk about Nigeria, that you want in one Nigeria. You want that thing that is meant to destroy you. Something that is meant to destroy you, that is what you are praying for. May Chukwu deliver all of you. It is sad. You know, when somebody has stayed too long in something, somehow it becomes normal for him or her. When you stay in a cage for a very long time, somehow you see people, you become to be very used to that very cage. You limit your brain to that very environment. I think that that's the best you can get. It is sad. It is sad. But Chukwu Okike will help us to get out of this evil. The process has already started. The only thing we have to do is that every Biafran, wherever you are, you must begin to do your own part. If you know that area that you can be able to participate, please don't wait for Master Simon to beg you. Do not wait for the media people to beg you. Don't wait for Master Nandekano to beg you. Do what you have to do to get your freedom. Today, there is a plan on the ground already. A map has been drawn. All you have to do is to key into that structure Key in into the structure of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, and I bet you your life will never remain the same. The year has come to an end. We have run a strong race from January up to December. We have run a race from January up till this December. We ran a race, and we ran a good race, and we made it this far. It wasn't easy. It wasn't a small battle, but we made it. Today, I urge you, do not give up in your effort. This is not the time to give up. This is not the time to relent in your effort. This is not the time to back out. Obey every instruction. And mind you, we're in a state of war. It is not the time of celebration. There is time for everything. A time to live, a time to die. A time to celebrate, a time to mourn. A time to cry, a time to rejoice. A time to be awake, a time to sleep. This time we are in is a time of war. It is not a time to sleep, it's a time to be awake. Always have that at the back of your mind, and I bet you we will launch ourselves into the next phase in the coming year. You're welcome, my beloved sister Mary. Good to see you, my sister.
Good morning.
Good morning, my beloved sister.
Good morning. Good morning, Brother Tus. Good morning, Biafra. Good morning, our leader, Okukalo. Good morning, the dragon, Itiade Kondo. You're dealing with them. I'm so happy, you know. Biafra, I'm happy. Yes, because we are dealing with them.
Absolutely.
This time around, it's not joke at
No.
all. It is sweet me when some of them, you know, all these old criminals, them crying, you know, they don't know what to do. Believe me, now, in short, before I don't guide those people. Now, sometimes when they talk, I go just sit down, you know, try to reason. Did these people real for real? My brother, I'm telling you the truth, though. Sometimes when you meet some of them, like one lady, where sometimes when I jump, sorry, Biafra, because I just come in to say this thing to ask them. Before I don't want to comment. Sorry.
Ask them, my sister, ask them.
You know, I just want to ask these people, because sometimes you ask yourself, these people claiming to say you're Biafra, it's big shame the way you are talking. A lady, I don't know whether he's staying in Biafra land. One lady they call Achada, where did they eat? You know that you know that yellow purple? Sorry to call because it's like achara. You know that thing where they scratch. Yeah. So when it's there, when Nigeria want to, you know, sue government and DOS, they need somebody. They know it doesn't have shame. It doesn't have control. God forbid, you are not a Biafra because you are not with your senses.
At all.
That kind of people. Now, the kind of people where they say then they fight for Biafra, are you meaning it? God forbid. They are not fighting for Biafra. Biafra go. Even Nigerian sue government. Let me warn you. Those people are not fighting for Biafra. You guys know already. Because I cannot see a woman, a young, can I call it a prostitute? Because that is what I think. Like that is kind of people. You have no shame. They are killing your brother. They are killing your sister. They are destroying your home. Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, come out to say no, enough is enough. They've been killing you, kill your grandfather. You don't. What you people were shouting for? You know, they go back and listen to yourself. Your shame, they shame me. Now shame, they shame me. How much? How much they are giving to you? You still look so gapeless.
That's it. Cheap people. They don't deserve our attention. All those ones, IPOB Nigeria.
No, I'm not. They are not attentional. I need to just, you know, because Before they kill us, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out to save us.
Yes.
Before Ojukwu self, Philip Effiong, many things happen. These people don't have nothing to say. You have nothing to say. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after you people kidnap him, so you feel Biafra will not come anymore. They will not talk about Biafra. Mazi Simon Ekpa was dragon. Ichare Kondo come out. He carried the same work, and you have nothing to say. Only Mazi Simon Ekpa. You guys cannot even mention Fulani. Did Mazi Simon Ekpa begin to kill people? I'm asking them, please. I know those two, because sometimes that lady, he hungry me for a long time. To me to just say this thing, maybe you will see this video. Please go back to your own senses. Know that they are killing you, not Simon Ekpa. They've been killing you for a long time, for many years before Simon Ekpa. If you don't know what to say, you people cannot mention Fulani. That Fulani is killing you before our leader comes out. You cannot mention the Sioux government, the soldiers where they use chain, open fire for people's house.
On video, where we see on video, it's on video. They are doing it on video.
Everywhere. You guys cannot mention that one. You don't even get sense to see what soldiers, those Fulani soldiers, you people cannot even see the open of the tummy. You don't have anything to say. You don't even say that DSN, when it happened, where our leader make it was to send Fulani out in our own village.
Exactly.
They've been killing our people, no food, no farm, no crops, raping them. My sister, you know about it. If I don't know if you have sense, because I know you don't have anything in your brain. You don't know anything at all. You're just like Nkita. You are a dog.
Empty brain.
You are a dog. You are just Nkita, old goat. That is what you are. They rape your mother, rape your father before our leader bring ESN. Now we are not anymore in ESN. We are a government. It's United States of Biafra.
Absolutely.
They have rights to protect themselves. The ESN was those people trying to send those animals out in our own village. Yes. Now we have soldiers. We are a government. Exactly. We have government. Get that in your sense. Get that. If you don't have sense, go and read it. Tell those people who send you, because they feel you're a woman. You don't rob, lift. You don't do all those kind of things. You don't need. Oh my God, you are so stupid. Woman, we born you. If you still get parents, please make your shame your parents. If you get father, make your shame your father. Yes, make them call you in control, because you're killing your life. People like you, I don't want to talk to you, but I just want to give you sense. If you don't know what to say, go back. They killed us 3 years ago. They destroy our farm. Now DSN, we don't need DSN is not anymore. We have soldiers. So those your killer, we won't use ESN to pretend to send you people to talk about ESN. That your killers them. Sorry, if you come out, you go here for you, because there is no ESN anymore. There is soldiers. We have soldiers. We have marine. We have navy.
Exactly.
You are not a Biafra. That is why I'm telling you. Send who send you. Don't miss your life for what you cannot carry it. If you don't know what to say, talk about those people they kill. Don't come in the media. Is that the way you people been fight this fight, the freedom? Money monger. You come as Simon, people, people, you go get mad for the word. You go ask yourself, are they normal? Woman, are you normal? For goodness sake, if we know they talk about you, if we know they mention your name, Acharunwi, me and they answer you. Talk about the people where they kill you. Please. They kill people for a long time. Fulani Sioux government. If you don't know, go leader, dancer, and then send our leader out. They kill a lot. If you don't remember what to say, if you're forgetting about that, you only remember Mass Simon Ekpa. You know, there is something in your brain. Yes. Biafra, please. I just want to send this message for them. Talk about those kind of things. Don't talk about something where no get hurt. Please. Don't even go there, because you are so stupid. Sorry to say this. You're so stupid. You're so, that is your head. If you don't get sense, they've been killing you for many, many years. Simon Ekpa, how old is Simon Ekpa? By giving you government, giving you shelter, giving you where you will run to hide, where those people look for you for their money where you collect. And you're here talking rubbish. Tinas and Wodu, where they hunt you people like monkey, and you don't know what to say. You come out in the media, you don't know that they are killing you in Biafra land. Simon Ekpa, they cannot rape our women anymore. They cannot burn our market anymore. Is that one? Is it not okay for you? You're idiot. Please, my people, no verse will say they talk about them. But you know, that woman, it make me sick. Truth. He make me sick. Biafra, please don't listen to those people. Oh. I just want to answer them small. But you don't reach the people to answer. It is word that you remember, you forget what to talk about. You forget the killing of Biafra land. You forget the people, the mother, even 14 years when you send una soldiers, 14 boys coming out from wedding.
Exactly.
They destroy their life. You forget about all those things. You people forget about how they kidnap our leader. You forget about the court matter. You forget about everything what is happening. Are you people crazy? When I shame, they shame you. I know you guys, you are not with your senses anymore because of the evil money. But yes, please, you're so stupid. Don't talk. You don't know what you're saying. Please don't do that. Go and hide yourself. So Biafra, please. You see how this Musa, all the security go lead at them. They cry, jumping around. You know, before they are crying. Them after they see, they cry. Still, these people said, "Hey, why are you talking about Simon Ekpa? You want to make popularity. They want to tell the government what to do." You see how stupid it is. But you cannot even stop the chief security, army, terrorist, Golida movement, and Fulani. You cannot talk about those ones. I beg, make una go sleep one place. So if Biafra don't they flock you for your head, you don't know what to say. Go and sleep.
They don't they flock them, no be small.
I'm telling you, go and sleep. Go on and ask your Nwolu, the demon, Ablas, when he get dots for his forehead. Go and ask Chinasa. Go and ask the other one. Not always forget his name. That one will look like monkey, the head of Chike. Go and ask them what to say. Them, they don't have sense. Who they talk to, you don't have sense. And you too, you don't have sense. Who they lead each other. God forbid. God forbid you people. Oh. God forbid. DOS. God forbid. God forbid you don't have sense. Deny your own leader. Deny everything. You cannot even measure anything from this man. Why is he coming out to remain there for the darkness? Why man Nnamdi Kanu, your leader, your savior? Why that man is remaining there? And Simon Ekpa is crying. He's doing all possible to make sure say this man comes out. But you people forget about talking about that one. What Sioux government is doing, where they kidnap him. You people facing something we no get reason. Now shame they shame you. I bet me I not talk about you people. I just want to make this word, make it come off from my mind from that stupid, because I see a man, it irritates me so much, you know how word you will just feel, are you real? Are you for real? So that word few days ago, I just said, I see in program, I said, I beg, I need to tell them, please, your shame, they shame me. From how many years? My savior. For how many years? More than, how many years from 2015 or 2012?
Almost a decade now.
Then somebody come out for just only 4 years or 5 years. He keep everywhere in order, and you people no get shame. So you mean make people they follow you guys use Biafra as a transaction of kidney? You know, as then they kill them, you go they switch, you go they say stop, Biafra, they are killing Biafra, they are doing this, Biafra, United States come and help us, America come and help us. That is what you people was expecting, and you're collecting money, muting people, poor people. People were there for refugee camp in Europe, collecting that money, eating blood money, and claiming to fight for Biafra. You're a wicked people. Now, own was past Fulani. You people was past Fulani. I'm telling you the truth. So, Biafra, please, when you see all this kind of thing, if you don't know what to do, just kick it up. Just remove it for your phone, because make you vomit, throw out, because they are so useless. You will make you think like, oh, is it this kind of people? Expect people to come and fight for Biafra? Who will listen you? What, mention Biafra? Only gossiping. You're just sitting in television doing gossip. Make I put that way. You are gossiping. Talking about what you don't know. That is not what you're supposed to do, girl. That is not what you're supposed to do. Go and sleep, woman. So Biafra, may I come back for my real what I want to say.
Yes, sir.
I'll come back for what I want to say. So my people, what we have to do, United States of Biafra, please stand with us. Stand with government. Very, very important. If you need a good life, gorilla dancing must die. Now, so our leader said, now so Dragon said, now so government in Elsa, body of government said, Python dance must die. We don't care what they did. We don't care what they will do, because they have nothing to do. It's only crying. They can't penetrate our land anymore.
No, they can't.
Who government can never, if they come, they will die. They will continue dying. And so that is how they will continue to cry, because it's not yet crying. Me, I don't see them crying at all. I never see blood in their eye. I never see any pain from the zoo for what they caused to Biafra. The pains they cause for Biafra till now, as I'm talking to you. Who be that kind of human being? You will sleep. Somebody come from desert, come to kill you in your own land, and you will sleep. And somebody, if you don't get it, somebody will wake up somewhere. You say, look at what they are coming for. And you will say no. And no, they are still killing you for feeding their land. In the north, nowhere they're living in their land anymore. They don't send them to refugee camp. Yes. They don't send them to IPP camp. No indigenous people in their own land anymore. They are dying. Where they live in, no water, nothing. And you want those kinds of things to happen in our land? And they've been doing this, so nobody said they are started. They've been doing this for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Now we stand up, we say, no, that cannot happen. The colleagues start to cry. Why are you crying? Why? Nigerian sub government, why are you crying? Do you think anybody will come and help you? All of them know about it. All of them know about it. They will not come, because you think you can kill Biafra this time around. Now face to face.
Yes, sir.
If you touch me, I will touch you. If you boss me, I will boss you. Now so Biafra land is now. So we don't have mercy. We don't have mercy for any idiot who won't come kill us. No, we can't do that, Biafra. We don't have that time. So whatever United States of Biafra saying, stand with it.
Yes.
Don't make any news. Don't make any comment to save your life. Very, very important. You are not a government. You are not your own, country. You have yours. It's not lying. Martin Simon Ekpa is not lying. You see it. You see the present. I talk and do. So what are you need for? What we need from you? To you to obey the government. Anything they bring it out, you stand with it. Biafra, you bring the fund to fund our soldiers. To get better Owerri soup to give them. Or maybe kunu. We have to make, if they know they eat gari, we go make enough kunu. You know that thing where then they piece, that piece.
Correct
We go buy our own cow.
Make tuwo for them.
You will go carry the ndukbike but better one, oh. Praise the milk. Carry even pig self. Praise the milk. We go give them and go chop them by force, by power. Even to give them pig self to chop, we go give them pig to chop by force. They must stop them. Yes, because they fear pig. Oh, we will chop pig. That animal where you know one chop, we go force you to eat it.
We go force them into their mouth. They eat them.
Yes, so they must eat it. As you come to our land, we will.
Yeah, I think my sister have a network problem. So let's wait for her to connect back. Maybe.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Welcome back.
Okay, thank you. You know, we go force them to give them pig because that is what they are. You come to our land to force us to eat that kunu, that thing where they eat, and we say no, we don't want to eat it. Fulani, Nigerian government. So what we will give it to you people by force, by power, na pig. We go slice them, make them better suya. As you people, they give us our own woman being. So yes. We need funds. We need funds. They are pickies for our front, and they must eat it. Fulani, Islamists, you they scared about pig. We they eat pig, and we will force you. We will force you for our own land, as you won't force us to eat your own food, and we will force you, as you come into our own land, we will force you to eat pig. Because now you're a pig is for our own face. Yes, so I'm serious. So when our soldiers catch them, most of those people carry them, go buy pig somewhere, make pepper soup.
Exactly.
Yes. Exactly. We have to give them, we have to force them.
That's a very good idea.
Yes, we have to force them to eat it. As you say, won't come kill us. When you catch them, make better pepper soup. You know, we go give them a wedu soup. So what we need, na fun. Na fun. I'm not joking, no. Please, our soldier, no verse as I said this, so. No verse.
They are listening. They
yes,
hear you.
No verse, so. So you have to give them people, force them. Keep them inside. We keep big one, we're going to make noise. They look them. So that they make them know, say yes. And which they catch them, we inform them somewhere that we get pickies in our own land. We want to sell it. Yes, they are pickies. So don't come for our land. See, won't come eat waiting when me and you. Me, I not go come for your land. Force you to eat any kind of soup. I not go come force you to eat okra soup. And you go come for my land. You force me to eat a tofu, to eat peas, to drink peas, to sleep with cow. No, you no go work, my people. You no go work. No, Biafra, you no go work. Oh, now we don't wake up. We need to tell them. You have to tell Britain that now is not working. If you need domestic people, send them, go, you know where to find. If they don't know where they come from, please tell them where they come from. We know where we come from. It's Biafra land.
Yes.
It's Biafra land. Fulani, Britain, Nigerian government, we know where we come from. We come from Biafra. 40 state of Biafra. United States of Biafra. So ask anybody who crossed to our country to come. Ask him, where do you come from? What are you looking for there? Simple. Because if you come in the wrong way, you will go in the wrong way. Yes. If you come in the good way, you will go in the good way. So there is no anything mistake there. We have to protect our own land. We have to protect ourselves. Because when the pickies come, we have to tell them, this is where you have to stay. So we wake up, we can never go back. We can never. Nothing in this earth. Nothing. Nothing. The soldier, the dragon, he will continue burning the forest. Yes, that is good job for dragon. When he waste time, the fire go full, he go open it. Everywhere go burn, he go turn to cry, everywhere go die. That is his job. So don't cry for it. Breathing, don't cry. Leave our leader. If you need peace, leave him to go. If you don't need peace, keep him waiting. We are not crying anymore. You see, people go, they cry. And it will be sweeting us. We will be laughing because we know what our soldiers can do. Bring your sense, please, bring your phone. Very, very important. Biafra, save your life, save your future, save everything. Better future, better road, better life, better water. No be water where my God, the earthworm, they live inside the plastic. No, they will be treated. You will not seek cholera. You will not seek different kind of sickness. Biafra will do that for you. You will have a good road where you will not live in the mud. You will have a good market where they will, if rain fall, you will not see water. Everywhere will go to the gutter. You will not hear any smell things. All those bacteria things, you will not. Your green life, your village will be greening every day by day. You will love it. What we need is this: money, fun. Thank you, Biafra. Stand with United States of Biafra. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you for giving me this chance. Biafra, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my dear sister. I appreciate you. Your presence is highly appreciated. You are always giving us the vibes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for that amazing support. May Chukwu bless you, my sister. Thank you so much. So you have heard, my sister made a very important point that he made, and you see, that's what I say. If you have anything to say, or you have your annoyance, you can show annoyance, show your grievances, and I say that be civil. And you see, when she was talking about that lady, every one of us here know the lady she's talking about. One thing is that in my platform, I don't like talking about these idiots. They don't deserve our attention. They don't deserve us talking about them. But sometimes you just talk about it because it comes up. That clown doesn't even want anything. This is somebody who can't even stand to be a housemaid to the prime minister. He can't even stand to be a housemaid to the prime minister. But look at her. Each time she come online, she blab and talk. Somebody who doesn't know her left and right, who doesn't have any single qualification to her name. So that is why they don't deserve our attention. These are people who claims to be fighting with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who claim to be that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is their leader. And that is why Mazi Simon Ekpa giving them their right name, IPOB Nigeria. IPOB Nigeria. Today, they are the voice of Nigerian people. They are the ones today defending the military. IPOB Nigeria, they are the one today defending the military. They are the ones speaking on behalf of the military. They are the one today who will come and tell you what the military says and what the military does. That is the situation we find ourselves. These are people who are very, very unserious. They have never, ever been serious with the issue of the agitation. They thought it was just a joke. They were taking it as fun. Somewhere they come and catch fun, they come and talk and go away. They were just using it for joke. That is why today you see them, every single one of them, the IPOB Nigeria. Go to their platform today. They are the ones today that are defending the Nigerian government. How can anybody who claims to be a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be against Mazi Simon Ekpa? That is the first sign to show you that this person is not sincere. The first sign that will show you somebody who is genuinely seeking for freedom. When you see anybody talking about Biafra and that person is against Mazi Simon Ekpa, is a red flag, serious one. Because there is nothing Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing today that is not approved by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There's nothing Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing today that is different from what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done all this while. Mazi Simon Ekpa is the only man today that we know that is keeping the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So how can anybody who claims to be with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be talking against Mazi Simon Ekpa? Immediately you see that, you will know that this person is not for real. It's a red flag. Once you see somebody with the picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu prayer of Mazin Nandekano with the flag of Biafra, and that person is talking against Mazin Samareba. Run for your life. This is IPOB Nigeria. Today, they are the ones defending the military today. They are the ones speaking for Nigerian terrorists. They are the ones speaking for Nigerian terrorists. Go to their platform. They are defending, calling our prime minister. But when something happens to Biafra, you will never hear them speak about it. When the Biafrans lose their life, you will never hear them speak about it. Well, I'm not going to beg anybody not to listen or to tell anything. For people who are sincere and genuine themselves, there is no reason why you will go and be listening to such kind of idiots. I don't see why somebody can waste his data to go and pay attention to those kind of clowns. I pray that Chukwu Okabe will strengthen us and show us the way. You're welcome, my beloved brother Solomon. Good to see you, my beloved brother Solomon. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, my brother Solomon? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning from my side.
Okay, you're welcome, my brother. Go on, speak to Biafrans. It's your time.
I can hear you. Good morning from my side.
Go on, speak to Biafrans.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I hope my voice is coming out loud and clear. Okay. Good morning, my brothers and sisters that are listening to our voice, and those that are and those that will watch us later. I'm so grateful that Chukwu Okabe has given us another opportunity. Another opportunity to come again, to share interactive, to encourage, and to speak to each other, so that we will continue keep on going. You see, the sun must surely rise, and there's nothing the enemy can do. Oziama Biafra on again. N'ihi na Oziama Biafra ga-aga n'elu. My brother, checking the news, trying to see what is with the terrorists in our zone. It's something to give all the glory, because could we be that to destroy every damn thing our leader set up? But Chukwu Okabe said no. I will not allow that. I'm the one that called this my son, Mazin, that wipe out, and he lives. Here we are. The sun is rising, and it's going to rise forever, and nothing can hinder it anymore. Oh, look, people say, I can't make with you, my brother, I can't make with you, and I can't put with you. I come not try with you, I can't melt to you. Just anything that stands on our way of freedom will melt with the heat of the spirit to get our freedom. Yeah, I was so happy yesterday. The terrorist chief of staff is crying. This one is crying. It's just like that thing our leader said. The time will come, they will be our news. And today they are the one that's campaigning for us to do again that rather than to give Premier all the glory. So I encourage all my brothers and sisters that are listening to my voice that we should keep on going, and don't forget our fundraising is coming. Bear it to your mind. Please always come around and make your forefathers proud. Write your name in golden book. That you will be remembered, just like Mordecai in the Bible. about him, and this happening. So I want each and every one of you that are still believing in truth, supporting the government in Israel and the government in Holland, to keep on doing the right thing. You are in the right track. Don't listen to distractors, the IPOB Nigeria, aka POS, called US. Don't listen to them. They have come and gone. We are the new people that Chukwu Okebema preserve for our leader. But we are more than 100 men and our leader is sick. Chukwu Okebema give him more than what he asked. It is for your own good. Thank you, my brother Choose. Why I keep waiting for others to come in, and with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you so much for that amazing contribution. I appreciate you. I thank you for that very submission. So my fellow Biafran that are watching, everyone that has contributed in one way or the other on this very platform today, we have driven it almost 2 hours, and we are bringing the program to an end to start again tomorrow at the same time. I appreciate everyone who has contributed in one way or the other. Please, I want you to know that the sun has risen and there is nothing anybody can do about it. The sun has risen and there is nothing anybody can do about it. The only thing you can do today is to support the Biafra Republic of Nigeria. That is the way. The only way before the Biafran people today is the Biafra Republic of Nigeria under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the only way. There's no other two ways. Wherever you are, obey simple instructions. So many instructions have been given, more especially security instruction that was given for Christmas. This Christmas is not for you living abroad. Wherever you are in abroad, stay there. They have orchestrated their plan to take your life. They have orchestrated their time to arrest you and kidnap you. Stay away from Biafra land. Wherever you are living abroad, stay there. Stay there until after the celebration you can come home. This Christmas is not for celebration. It is not for celebration. The security information have been passed. If you are in Nigeria and you're forcing your brother to come back home, it means you are wicked and you want your brother dead. If you love your brother, even when he calls you to that he's coming back, tell him, hold on, don't come. Tell him, tell your friends, tell your neighbor, tell your family members, don't come home, not now. Whatever money they're going to use for that their trip, they should send it so that people at home can take care of themselves. Send the money. And if you are living abroad, you will see your friend who is planning to go. Tell them not to take that risk. Even if they have bought tickets, they should go and return that ticket and collect their money. If they can't give you back the money, throw away that ticket. Use that ticket and buy your life. Use that ticket and buy your life. If you have bought ticket already, throw away that ticket, use it and buy your life. We don't want to lose anybody anymore. The life of the Biafran people is very close to us. Why must you subject your family into sorrow? Why must you subject your family into penury? Why must you take away that position that Chukwu Okebema are giving you as a breadwinner? Why? Some of us are looking for miracle. There is no miracle you can see than the revelations you are hearing today from our Prime Minister. There is no miracle you can see anywhere. There is no deliverance you can get than this one you are hearing from our Prime Minister. Stay away and save your life. You can't get any other prophecy than this one. There is no other prophecy. If you decide to ignore this warning and you go, whatever happened to you, let me tell you, even in the land of the dead, you will continue to blame yourself and you will live in regret. And your blood will be on your head. If you are in Biafra land, stay 1 kilometer away from every barrack the operation has started. Stay 1 kilometer away from every barrack in Biafra land. Make sure you are 1 kilometer away. No matter the barrack, police barrack, army barrack, naval barrack, air force barrack, whichever barrack, custom barrack, stay 1 kilometer away. The same thing secretariats, 1 kilometer away from every secretariat. Any place you see the terrorist officers, you see terrorist officers with their uniform. In Biafra land, every place you see them, run for your life. If you're in a filling station, you see them, drive off. When they finish buying their own fuel, you can come back and buy. Don't be in the queue with them in the filling station. Once they enter the filling station, walk away from that very place. If you are in a restaurant eating and they come and park their car, get up immediately. Leave that your food there. Get up immediately. Leave your food there. When they go, you can come back and eat. If you're in a shop shopping and they enter, walk out there immediately. Later, you can come back and shop when they are gone. If you're in the traffic, don't stay behind them. Give them clear gap. This information is to keep you alive and keep you safe. The order has been given, and every one of them is being evicted from Biafran land. Don't put yourself in harm's way. The granite does not know who is innocent and who is not innocent. The only thing you can do is to position your place in a safe place. This is not the time for celebration. It is not the time for merriment. Biafran land is in a state of war. Have this, know this, and know peace. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect every Biafran in Biafran land. May Chukwu guide and protect every one of us that is watching this very video today, and those who are going to watch it time to come. We will all walk into the new year in unity to see the United States of Biafra. I pray that Chukwu guide and protect every one of us. I pray for the Liberation Army, for protection, for safety. I pray for the strike force. I pray for the resistance fighters. I pray for our Black Marine. I pray for our Air Force. May Chukwu guide and protect everyone of them and secure them. I pray for every member of the media and everyone that is contributing in this media, everyone that is speaking out on this media. May Chukwu guide and protect everyone of us and our families. I pray for the de facto government in the homeland, for divine wisdom, protection, security, and provision. I pray for every member of the de facto of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, wherever you are. Every member of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, may Chukwu guide and protect them. May Chukwu secure them. May Chukwu give them wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to continue to work hard until we accomplish our mission. I pray for our Prime Minister, Master Simon, for divine protection. I pray for healing, for protection, for strength, for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect him. He will never dash his foot against stone. No evil shall befall him. I pray for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for divine healing. I pray for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for divine strength. I pray for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for divine revelation. Wherever Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is, I commit him in the hand of Chukwu Okike. May Chukwu keep him strong and bring him back to us very soon. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafran shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister, Mazen Simon, shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Mazen Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for listening. Please share if you have not shared. Like if you have not liked. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Thank you so much, and see you again next time. Stay blessed.